The last time he was here, that was the last time I saw him, pre-COVID, at the Agora. King Diamond on the St. Lucifer's Hospital 1920 tour. New album, new stuff, and all the classics. Overkill opening, Night Demon opening. It's going to be awesome. 2 weeks from tonight. It is Wednesday, November the 6th at the Agora. If there are tickets remaining, you can get them at agoracleveland.com. You'll get my last pair this week, and I will see you there. 2 for King Diamond. Caller 10, 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Alan Cox.
The sort of man we used to describe at school as a complete prick.
The Alan Cox Show
On 100.7
WMMS.
Oh, can't wait. Hey, Cavs play tonight. Your NBA season underway. Did anybody play last night? Is tonight the beginning of the season?
Last night, history was made. What are you talking about?
Bronny and LeBron.
Bronny and
oh,
LeBron
that was last night.
played 2 minutes together.
All right, is that what it was? They
That's
played
how
2
long
minutes?
it took to make Bronny, so it was very...
It came full circle.
Yeah.
I like all the write-ups. They're like, the Lakers are still pretending with Bronny James. Okay,
Yeah,
well...
everybody knows. Everybody knows what this is.
Yeah.
This is LeBron James, who is one of the top players of all time, saying, hey, I want my son on the team because it will make me happy. And they're going, okay.
Yeah, you clarified this for me last week because I was genuinely confused as to, I thought maybe I was missing something because I'm like, surely even LeBron James would recognize my son's not at this level. It would be like if Tom Brady was like, I want my son to be on the team when he was playing, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how your son is. I don't think your son is really NFL quality, Tom. I'd like him on the team. And you're not going to tell the guy no. Did the Lakers win?
You did, yeah.
Was that
They won.
because of the 26 points that Bronny put up?
Well, see, the thing is, he didn't score any points.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, well.
He scored 0 points.
Now, when they say the two, history being made because father and son in the same team, were they playing minutes together?
Yeah, they played at the same. They were on the court at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And I think Bronny clocked 2 minutes in the game.
Do you think the
I think
LeBron
it was the end of the first half. So it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. Like I can't say
No, I
it's
understand.
not cool.
Yeah,
it's neat.
yeah.
But it's also a thing where like it's not like when Ken Griffey Jr. and his dad played together because Ken Griffey Jr. was one of the best players in the league.
Yes.
Like everybody's like, oh my God, this guy, he was a high draft pick. He was, he came in and everybody's like, this dude's gonna change baseball.
Right.
And he was very good. Whereas Bronny coming in, everyone's like, well, he's here because LeBron said, I want Bronny on my team.
But is the thought that he could be a future champion?
I don't think so. I think the ceiling for Bronny is serviceable player.
Okay.
Like he could maybe, but even that is a high ceiling for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he can stay on a roster without LeBron being the catalyst for it to happen is pretty unlikely.
Is the conventional wisdom that LeBron wanted this and then he'll say peace out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
so this might be his last season in the NBA?
It could be.
Yeah.
Like if they win a championship this year, I think LeBron
He's
is
definitely out.
Definitely out. But he's also still playing at a very high level.
Yeah.
His body
Is he 40 yet?
I think he'll be 40 this December.
Okay.
And
he's from Canton, yeah?
No. He's a kid
I'm
from
sorry?
Akron.
Oh, boy, have I been misinformed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right before the end of the year. December 30th, he'll be 40.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Good
his
for him.
22nd season.
Wow.
It's an incredible career.
Yeah, good for him.
And his body's still in great shape. Like he doesn't seem to have lost much to his game. So I think he could probably play for another few years if he wants to.
Do you think he's out there screaming at Bronny to pass it to him?
I mean, That'd
be funny. You're
Yeah,
like your
he's
dad's
like-
out there screaming at you. I'm open. Give it to me, LeBron James.
Give it to me.
Your dad.
Well, I think he said the quote was on the court. You're Bronny, and I'm LeBron. I'm not dad. We're teammates.
Right.
But then again, he doesn't hug his other teammates that much. So like, he's not making
It is
like,
a little different.
It's a little different. Like you, as much as you want to say like, yeah, we're just treat him like every other. But no, you don't. No, you don't. It's fine.
By definition, you're not because you put him on the team.
Yeah.
Monster game from AD, and you got the victory alongside your son. What led to success tonight?
I think it was our deep attention to detail. We had a great game plan, and
Who did they play, by the way?
The Timberwolves.
Beat the
our
Timberwolves.
attention to detail throughout 48 minutes was at an all-time high. So that resulted in us getting this win.
Bronny, you were locked in all week, and you said you would soak in the moment after the game. What will you remember most about tonight?
Just going up to that score stand with my dad, checking in for the first time. That's a crazy moment I will never forget.
Wow, he sounds like him, too.
Yeah.
All right. And Bronny is how old? 20, 19?
I think 20. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe 19. Yeah. Probably not quite 20.
Well, because the Chiron on this interview says the fourth father and son duo in sports to play as teammates in the last 40 years.
Yeah. But it's
So
first in the NBA.
First in the NBA?
Yeah.
Okay. So all those other duos were in other sports?
Yeah.
Like highlight, squash?
Yes, I think
cricket?
highlight is the main. Yes, the one that they're focusing on.
All right. Well, there you go. Listen, highlight doesn't nearly get the attention this far
Highlight's
north.
crazy.
That it, yeah, of course. You got a pelota coming at your head at 200 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's crazy. I used to practice as a kid. Once I got wind of highlight from watching Miami Vice as a kid, then I got those plastic, what were those things called? Like, you played lacrosse.
Yeah.
But it was like those plastic things with the tracks in them, and you'd whip the ball, and you'd
Yeah, I
catch
can't remember
them,
what
and
those were called, but those were cool.
those were great.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what's going to put me on the map. I'm going to practice this, and then I'm going to get into highlight. But I think I was too white. I got money to give away. Do you want to do Whoopsie's picks before or after the money?
Let's give away the money.
Give away the money, and then we'll do
give a
Whoopsie's
chance
picks.
for people to bet on Whoopsie's picks and earn a bunch of money.
Good plan. This is $1,000 from the Buzzard Bookie, so I hope you win.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Dollar. That's dollar. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
All right, so we're already at week 8.
Yes, week 8.
This is halfway through the season, or there's back end is 9 games?
So there's 18 weeks, 17 games.
Okay.
So we're getting close to
I always think it's still 16, but I
No,
guess they added a couple.
They added one game.
But she picks 5 games every week, including the Browns.
Including the Browns. Always picks the Browns, always picks the Thursday night game, always picks the Sunday night game, and then I try and find 2 other games that are going to be what I think is highly competitive.
Gotcha.
So I try to pick teams that have similar records, that are, fighting for spots in the division, stuff like that. And this week we didn't do the ref costume. We didn't do that.
Yeah, she's not in a
She's
costume.
not this week. I was running behind because I had a client meeting this morning, and so I was not able
I'm sure
to.
she was really bummed that she wasn't in a costume.
She wasn't that bummed at all, actually. I think she was very happy about it. And then
You
I
do
tried
these
to-
this morning, or you do them the night before?
I did this one around like 11.
Okay.
And then I also had, usually I've been putting the NFL sound in it. And
Yeah.
I took that out because I feel like it covers up the announcement of the team winning on the radio. So I feel like this will be a
Okay.
little cleaner this week
Sure.
with the audio. And then one more thing. Oh, and I moved her around a little bit to see if it would help her make different choices and not always go to the same side like she's been doing. So
Because her pick is whichever treat she goes to in front of the tiny helmet.
correct.
Yeah.
So here we go.
All right.
Football all the way, football all the way. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Football all the way, football all the way, football all the way. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Football all the way.
Last week, 3-2. Not her worst outing, not her best.
Let's get into week 8. Week 8, let's go. Vikings, Rams. Okay. Vikings.
Goes for the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings.
Buccaneers versus Atlanta. Big divisional game. Okay. Come on.
This one's my favorite.
Go.
Just sneaks in the snout.
Yeah,
and
she took the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. That's Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Versus Indianapolis. Okay. Okay. Go. Go. Yeah. Houston.
Texans.
Yeah.
What does she wait for, do you think?
Because
Because you say go.
I say go, but it's the hand signal that
Oh, okay.
will make her go.
She's very well trained,
Yeah.
so my dog will be all over the place.
All right. Sunday night game. San Francisco versus the Cowboys. Okay. Come on. Go. Go. Come on. Oh, Cowboys.
Picks the
eh? All right.
Cowboys.
And, of course, the Browns game. Browns-Ravens. Okay. Go ahead. Browns are going to upset the Ravens? Oh. All right, those are her week 8 picks. Lock them in.
Oh, that's very exciting. She
Yeah.
picks the Browns over the Baltimore Ravens.
And the Baltimore Ravens are playing really good football right now, but maybe with Jameis Winston being in the lineup, they announced that Ken Dorsey, I think, is doing the play calling this week. He's taking over for Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, I saw that.
Calling
There was
the
like,
plays,
this
so-
is a big deal that they're letting
Yeah.
Ken Dorsey. Because Dorsey played for the Browns back in the day, is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
For like a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Why? Just because Kevin Stefanski's like, I'm going to be I'm the man and I'm going to do this? Like, shouldn't Dorsey have been calling the plays anyway?
No, I mean...
No, really?
Because Stefanski's, he did it last year. He's done it, I think, since he's been the head coach of his team. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's... But...
And so at
We'll
this
see how
point,
it
he
goes.
goes, maybe I'm not the guy. for
Yeah,
this."
maybe you do it. You take some
Some of the heat.
yeah, so he can go. See,
Yeah. It's
he
not just
sucks
me.
at it too. It's the guys on the field that suck. It's not the plays. But Jameis Winston starting, so it maybe they turn things around this week.
Do we need Mary for the Jameis Winston?
Yeah, because I kind of know all this stuff.
Right. I was
Yeah,
going to say,
yeah.
okay, well, we'll hang on to that then.
Yeah, we'll do that another
Do a
time.
Jameis Winston
which gives
thing
us more
next week.
time to find more silly quotes.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw the Kevin Stefanski story, and I was like, I know he had been calling the plays, but I'm like, I thought that was kind of what the OC does, though, is calls the plays
Well,
for a lot of
I mean, it depends on the team.
Yeah.
There's teams that have an offensive coordinator that calls all the plays. There's teams that have an offensive coordinator, but it's like within the system. Like Kyle Shanahan's an example of, like, he's the head coach. He's got an offensive coordinator, but he calls all the plays. And the system that's in place is his system. The Browns changed things up last year because they wanted to play to the strengths of Deshaun Watson and go to a more spread offense, and so they brought in Ken Dorsey to do that, and obviously it worked great.
And now he's like, yeah, or let's see if you can do any better. Oh, you think you're so good
I
at
think
this?
so good about this
Hey,
game.
all
Yeah.
right. They should have pulled a random fan out and said, hey, how about you call the
Yeah,
plays?
It was just like Eddie
Talking shrimp.
the
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg movie.
Yeah.
Listen, that's what I think this season should be, is just get a golden retriever, make him a receiver, golden receiver. We do all the stuff. We get a fan coach.
Yeah.
We get a kid with an injury to be quarterback that they can throw the ball faster and harder.
You
than
get a donkey to
anybody.
kick like
Yeah.
Gus.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then or Tony Danza.
Angela, Mona, Samantha.
What was the Tony Danza one?
The garbage picking field goal kicker. Philadelphia is something like that.
Oh, okay.
He was a garbage picking field goal kicker or something.
Was that a Disney movie? I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah,
Okay.
it was a
Tony
Disney
Danza.
movie.
Mary's not here today because she was worried that she broke her ankle. You might have seen, if you follow her on Instagram, she posted the video of her falling down the stairs with the cellar or the stand?
I think the stand. Yeah.
Fell down the stairs, blah, blah, blah. And then today she texts me around noon. She goes, hey, my ankle gave out walking to the train. I'm going to go make sure it's not broken. It's not, but severely sprained. So not to, they give her the boot and the cane. I liked your suggestion for the Halloween costume when
Yes.
Kramer's dressed up like a pimp.
And
But-
Joseph's dream coat.
Yeah, Technicolor Dreamcoat. So she's not here today, but Still a lot of people leaving messages and things about Mary leaving the show. Some pro, some con. But I was also reminded of a great clip from Inetta the Mood Setter. I have to imagine that everybody's hip to this by now because the clip is almost 20 years old. Inetta the Mood Setter was a DJ. Her name's Inetta Hinton. I don't even know if she's still in the business. She was working at an R&B station in Mobile, Alabama. That's my dad's hometown. And she was mad because she had been there for 6 years and never got a raise. That's not really the way this works. I mean, if you want more money, you pack your crap and move to another city. But Inetta, the mood setter. See, the whole point is she's supposed to be setting the mood. Mm-hmm. Have you heard this clip of her quitting on air? This is like a classic clip. Yeah, I probably played it before, but for people who
we probably played it on the 10-year anniversary. We've been doing this a long time together, Alan.
Yeah, I know. This is people are like, this is what Mary should have done. I'm like, well, there's no acrimony here. Yeah. This is a girl who's just announcing songs and is pissed that they're, This is WBLX in Mobile, Alabama, which, by the way, is not a large market. The station is still on the air. Inetta, long gone. I don't even know if she's in the business anymore.
The big station, 93 BLX. It is the Gulf Coast #1 for hip-hop and R&B. And now with Ray Ray and Miranda, the home team in the morning. Do it to it. What better song to do it to it? It's Inetta the Mood Setter. And I told you I had a very important announcement, and here it is. I refuse to walk around and watch people on my job looking over my shoulder, people lying to me, people talking about me. It's ridiculous. It is sad. I can't take
so much drama.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. Who knew?
I'm not going to take it. I don't have to take it. I'm not a dummy. I know how to find another job. But I refuse to walk around people. You can say what you want to say about me. And if you see me on the street, I'll let you know whatever you want to know. But I refuse. For the last 6 years, I made $6 an hour. That ain't nothing. I just got a raise after 6 years. I know I'm qualified, and after saying this, I don't care if I ever get another job in radio, period. It does not matter to me. But Inetta will not be setting the mood at BLX no more. I refuse to walk around with people that'll speak to you. Hey, Inetta, how you doing? But then as soon as you walk by, that bitch, I will not do it to myself anymore. That bitch. That'll speak to you. Hey, Inetta, how you doing? But then as soon as you walk by, that bitch, I will not do it to myself anymore. So if you're confused about what I'm saying, listen very carefully. I quit this bitch.
On the big station, 93.
I love it. She does it over a music bed. She hits a sweeper out of it. That's a pro. To the end. She's still following the format. I quit this bitch. Oh, that's great. Inetta the Mood Setter. A classic clip. Because there's a lot of clips online of like fake stuff like that on the radio, people quitting. And he locked himself in the studio and played Def Leppard until they, stop it. Like there's locks on studio doors.
Right.
But Inetta the Mood Setter. Sounds to me like it was
their word that they'd work.
Yeah, I think it was an Inetta problem, by the way, not a staff problem. I've been working here for 6 years and I make $6 an hour. Well, whose fault is that?
And she said she just got a raise.
Just got a raise? Maybe, probably to $7.50 an hour. But not enough.
I don't know.
Even in Mobile, Alabama, you got to have a better life than that. So hopefully she's out of the biz and maybe she's become a life coach of some kind. Maybe she started I Quit This Bitch Inc. Maybe she gives talks as to how you can quit your job, move on to a better stage in your life. I'll take a break here. I'll have, that trip to L.A., 5 o'clock, still giving away passes, tickets, and airfare and hotel and everything for our Alter Ego Festival. That is January the 11th out in L.A. It's our annual alternative festival. Great lineup this year. It's Offspring and Incubus and Cage the Elephant and St. Vincent and Glass Animals at the Kia Forum. So 5 o'clock, I will have a keyword for you. That is a trip for you and a friend. tickets, airfare, hotel. I think we throw in $1,000 too. And that will go fast. A weekend in LA. So that's coming up. 35192. Want to text me for anything else. And you can listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
This football season, bet with house money with the Buzzard Bookie. You have 9 chances a day to win $1,000. Fill your account and parlay game day away. Keywords come at 30 past the hour, every weekday, starting at 9:30 with Rover. If Cleveland's getting 2.5, you could be getting 1,000 with the Buzzard Bookie on 100.7 WMMS. Sponsored by Howard's Jewelry Center.
Hey Cleveland, it's Hallie from Howard's Jewelry Center, where your gold is worth more. Turn your old or unwanted pieces into cash on the spot with no strings attached. Find us in Bedford Heights, Parma Heights, Mentor inside Great Lakes Mall, and at howardsjewelrycenter.com. Howard's Jewelry Center, so much more than a jewelry store.
Your afternoon drive is brought to you by the Ken Ganley Auto Group. Shop over 10,000 vehicles online at kenganleyauto.com.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll put a sheet on your every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Put a sheet on it. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Put a sheet on it. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry, put a sheet on it with Bounce.
Waffle doodle on over to Mr. Hero for their new and incredibly delicious BLTE Waffle Doodle. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, a home-style fried egg, and our homemade zesty mayo. You're gonna love it. Awesome.